Guess what, y'all? I finally did it. I have quit my 9 to 5 job. And it feels so good, y'all. It feels amazing. If you don't know me, my name is Lane Levette, and I am now a full-time entrepreneur, digital marketer, YouTuber, content creator, whatever you want to call it. Just know I no longer work in corporate America making somebody else rich. How burnout pushed me to quit my 9 to 5 and go full-time digital marketing. So I plan to quit my 9 to 5 job, but I did not plan to quit my 9 to 5 right now. In fact, if I wasn't pushed out, I might still be there, burnt out and exhausted every single day. But guess what? Life had other plans for me. Digital marketing changed the game, y'all. It changed my life. And right now, I am so thankful to have found this space and have learned to sell digital products and learn the skill of digital marketing, because it has literally changed my entire life. So quick little backstory. I used to work from home in the banking industry, and I used to take calls from customers who are absolutely crazy. Now, I'm not saying all of them were bad, but the bad ones made it really hard for the good ones. And my job was mentally and emotionally draining, y'all. It was stressing me out so bad, and it happened gradually. Because I used to be that person that used to hop on here and talk about stay strong, telling the work from home girls to have thick skin and realize you'll never see these people. And when they hang up, life goes on. That was me. Always giving the pep talks, always giving motivation, telling people you have to have thick skin and just let them say what they want, and then you just move on. But I'm here to tell you there's no skin thick enough to deal with working in customer service, especially when you're working in the banking industry. It happens to the best of us. Over time, it is going to break you down, and it is not the way to live your life, and it's not a good quality of life. On top of being burnout, stressed every single day, I was also financially stressed because I wasn't getting paid my worth. I wasn't getting paid enough. I was literally paycheck to paycheck, paying all my bills, but then always finding myself waiting for that next paycheck just to do the same thing all over again. And that is not life. And ultimately, all of those things led me to being desperate and looking for a way to make money online. I got online and I was trying to find all kinds of ways to get out of this situation and make money online. And that is how I discovered digital marketing, y'all. So technically, if I wouldn't have been so burnt out, stressed at my job, I probably wouldn't have found it yet. But because of that, I came across digital marketing in the online space, y'all, and it was the best day of my life. So I was like many of you, watching from the sidelines, procrastinating, thinking it was fake, thinking all of the income claims, people were making it up. I had started seeing a lot of digital marketing content. Once you start watching something, all of that content gets pushed to you. So I started seeing a lot of people talk about it and talk about how they were living their best lives. They were on vacation making money. People were working at cute little coffee shops. And everybody was just talking about how they were having slow mornings and making thousands before noon. And it was just insane. But the crazy part is I started seeing so much of it because I was consuming and searching for ways to make money online. But because I was seeing so much of it, it almost felt like people were making it up. But then that light bulb went off and I was like, how can everybody from different walks of life be making this up? There has to be some type of truth behind it, right? So that's when I got smart and I really started to pay attention, and I started to follow people that resonated with me, that I could relate to in life, and I followed their journey. And then I soon realized like these people were really out here making money, and all because they stepped out on faith and invested in themselves and learned a skill like digital marketing and changed their life. So I literally came across a stranger online, was following her journey, and one day I said enough was enough. I couldn't take it anymore at the 9 to 5. I was losing my mind, and I said, you know what? I have to get this course, right? And the course that I had to get was UBC, Ultimate Branding Course. I literally never spoke with this lady. I just went to her store, purchased the course. Luckily, there was payment plans available, and I bought the course, y'all, $499. I found a way to do it. If you really want something, you're going to find a way to do it. And from then on, y'all, I have been doing nothing but implementing the strategies and the skills that the course has taught me. And it has forever changed everything about my entire financial situation. And I'm a normal person. I had fears. I was scared. I didn't know if I should do it, but I also knew doing nothing was not going to get me anywhere. I had to do something. I didn't want to always think, what if I would have started? What if I would have bought the course? What if I would have invested? And I definitely was not going to sit on the sidelines and watch everybody else make money and change their lives. I was like, if they can do it, why not me? Why not me? And that's what you should be saying. Why not you? I started a brand new Instagram account, April 1st to be exact. And I started as a faceless creator, y'all. I was completely faceless. And I will never forget the day that I made my first sale within about 2 months. I was at my 9-to-5 that was stressing me out mentally and emotionally. And one day I checked my emails and I made $500, y'all. Somebody trusted me enough to buy this course for me, y'all. I literally fell to my knees in tears and could not believe that I had just made $500. Mind you, I was not making $500 a day at my 9-to-5 job. So to make that just like that felt amazing. And that's when I instantly knew the people who were talking about the thousands they were making were really, really telling the truth. Because here I was as a complete beginner and somebody trusted me enough to buy this course. And at that moment, I went all in and I knew I had to make this work. It's funny though, because I instantly was like, I'm quitting this job. Like I instantly wanted to quit my 9-to-5 because of that. But I knew I needed to wait. I needed to make more income. I needed to make sure I knew what I was doing. So I continued to keep going, y'all. My second month in this space, I made $10,000 in the month of May of 2024 alone. I could have instantly quit my job then. In fact, most people would have. But I needed to see more consistency, right? I needed to see more. In June, I made almost $8K. In July, I made almost $5K. And I continuously made more than my 9-to-5 job and some every single month up until now, y'all. And the crazy part is I continued to work this draining 9-to-5 job. All while doing this, I was able to balance both. If you really, really want something in life and you can give a job 8 to 10 hours a day, sometimes 12, you can give your business 2 to 4 hours a day to be able to be your own boss one day, right? So I found a way to make this work. I was juggling both, y'all. And literally my side hustle, which was the digital marketing, quickly turned into my main hustle, and my 9-to-5 was now my side hustle. But that was my comfort zone. So I kept staying at this job, y'all. Staying there, being stressed every day, and I was just spiraling downward, downward, downward. Not even realize how my mental health was. Basically, I was losing control. Like I was losing control mentally, and I didn't even realize it until one day. One day, apparently I had reached my breaking point. And it's crazy because I had already reached my breaking point, but I just didn't know it. I had a call. One of my calls got pulled by my supervisor. It got put on his desk and he was listening to the call, and I was saying all the wrong things, y'all. And it wasn't like me. I was an overachiever. I was a person who cared about quality, cared about schedule adherence, and wanted to be the best at what I do at my job. And didn't even realize it had been weeks that I had stopped caring about the schedule adherence, about the quality. And I was more concerned about letting these customers know that they're not always right and not letting them talk to me any kind of way. And if you know customer service, the customer is always right? But I had gotten to a point where that was not happening anymore. If you were wrong, baby, I was on the phone telling you you were wrong. So I had a call that got pulled. It was a long call, like a 4 or 5 minute call, which is kind of long. And I had to sit and listen to it with my manager, y'all. And I cringed the whole time because I didn't realize that I had spiraled so bad to the point where I was literally telling people things that I shouldn't say. I was still professional, but I was definitely letting them have it, like pretty much putting my foot down, and it's either this or that, and that's it, right? And it was not a good call at all. So after listening to the call, my supervisor was like, what is going on? Because it wasn't like me. And I instantly broke down, y'all. I broke down. I was like, I'm tired. I was like, I'm tired of being talked to like I'm crazy. I'm tired of dealing with these calls. It's stressful. We can't say what we want to say. And I am mentally just over it. Like I was exhausted so bad, y'all, mentally. It was crazy. And it took my supervisor pulling that call, getting me on the coaching call with him, asking me questions. And he ultimately said, I'm going to give you time off of the phone so that you can contact HR to see about resources and what it is you need to see if you're able to, get time off if you need to. In that moment, it still didn't dawn on me that I could take a leave of absence from work and still get paid for having issues to where I wasn't performing well in my job, right? So I got off the calls and I called HR, and then it led me down this hole of realizing that I had short-term disability, which I always knew I had, but I always thought you had to be physically disabled in order to use that. I didn't know that it applied to your emotional well-being and your mental well-being, right? So I ended up on this call. Ultimately, I ended up on a leave. I got a leave of absence. I requested 30 days. So I was off for 30 days with pay, y'all. It felt so good to be off from this job for 30 days. I was out. I was enjoying my life. I was still working on my business, and I was still making more money than that 9 to 5 had ever paid me. But the 30 days was soon coming to an end, and I extended it for like another couple weeks. And then after that, I couldn't extend it anymore. And I had to realize I didn't need to go back to this job, y'all. That is where I'm at today. My end has just ended, and I'm realizing you don't have to go back. Why do you want to go back to the same thing, the same abuse? The same stuff is going to continue to happen, right? Because we can't control the people in the world that are rude and unkind. And it was never my intention to take the leave and not come back. I was actually going to take the leave, come back, work a few more months, and then leave by this summer. But being off almost 2 months has showed me that this is life. Being able to wake up when I want, being able to run my business, still continuously making money, still sustaining myself, doing this full time, y'all, and being at peace, being happy, not being stressed every day. Y'all, I have realized that I don't need to go back. I don't need to go back. I have built a business for myself that works for me, which was the goal from the beginning, y'all. So it has led me to quitting my 9 to 5 job. I will officially be sending my notice on Monday, y'all. Today is Saturday, letting them know that I would no longer be coming back to this job anymore. And I had every intention on putting in a 2 weeks, but at this point, there's no way I can do that unless I go back and work 2 weeks to put in the 2 weeks. And there's no way I'm doing that to myself. So I'm going to put in my resignation, and I'm going to let them know that I'm no longer coming back to this job. And it feels so good to be in a position to be able to do that. And the crazy thing is, it all started with me purchasing a course called UBC, y'all, Ultimate Branding Course, that taught me the skills of marketing and how to brand myself, how to make sales, and how to show up on social media and attract people to me. Had I never came across that course and learning, I probably still would be in the same place, struggling, complaining every day, and still stressed out. So I will always say it. UBC changed my life because it literally changed my life. It has allowed me to build these skills that no one can take away from me. I have built additional streams of income because of it. I'm now monetized on YouTube because of it. I also have other ways that I can make money because I have access to all these things that UBC has taught me over the past 10 to 11 months, y'all. And it feels amazing. And the best part, the same way I did it as a complete beginner, the same way you can do it as a complete beginner. But the first thing you have to do is be willing to take that first step and invest in yourself and know that you can do it just like me. Nothing is special about me. I'm just your regular, average working mom who stepped out on faith and invested in learning something that taught me the skill of marketing and has forever changed my life. Now my daily routine looks different. I wake up in the morning, I get up for the gym, something I want to do, something I love to do. I come home, I make my coffee, read my Bible, take my time. Sometimes I don't even make my coffee at home. I go to a cute little coffee shop and drink my coffee. I take my laptop to coffee shops. I work. I'm able to work outside. I'm able to move around when I want to, work from wherever I want to. And the crazy thing is, even when I'm sleeping, the sales don't stop. You can make sales in your sleep. I can make sales when I'm out spending my money and I'm actually making money at the same time. I'm able to, for instance, today, I'm going out on an outing to go eat crawfish. I'm taking my phone with me. Everybody has their phone. You can do this business straight from your phone. I can still run my business and still make money even when I'm out enjoying life. So digital marketing has really, really changed my life. And I wish more people understood that it can do the same for them. I'm speaking to my girlies who are tired of that 9 to 5, who may just be burnout, who may just be looking for another way to make money. Maybe you want to be at home with your kids and have more time with your family, and you're tired of trading all your time for money that isn't even enough, and you're still struggling to get by. I'm talking to y'all particularly, especially. Step out on faith, believe in yourself, learn a skill like digital marketing. Yes, sometimes you got to spend money to make money, but just know the same way, like I said, I did it. Nothing makes me special. The fact that I put in the work, I worked hard, and no matter what, I was going to make it work. You can do the same. You can do the exact same. And just know, if you start with me, I also help you. I'm also there to assist you, mentor you if you need additional help. I also have a YouTube membership, y'all, on my channel. If y'all want additional help when it comes to digital marketing, it'll give you access to my Discord chat, where I'm in there giving tips, strategies, content ideas, giving away free digital products, and just we're all helping one another, like-minded individuals. You can also join that if you would like. It's a low monthly subscription, doesn't cost a lot, but the first step, y'all, is investing in something like UBC, which is a course that's going to teach you those skills, and then from there, the sky's the limit, y'all. The potential is crazy, depending on what you do with it. So make sure y'all subscribe, if not already, for more content on digital marketing and becoming financially free. Make sure y'all drop comments down below if you're struggling or if you have more additional questions, and I'll be more than happy to answer those questions for y'all. I'll have the course linked down below for anybody who does want to check it out. It's also linked in my YouTube bio under my Stand Store link. But if you made it to the end of the video, drop me any kind of happy face emoji down below so that I know you watched all the way through. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see y'all inside of the course. Bye, besties.